Hi, it's me again, Didi. Today is Saturday, January 11th. Here we are again cooking the next lesson in Homeroom's Mac and Cheese. Homeroom is a restaurant that I have not been to in Oakland, California, and I'm cooking every recipe in this book, and it's been fun and amazing so far. Currently, we are in the international chapter. Last week, we began the international chapter with the exchange student of Italian mac, which was cacio e pepe, which was so good, molto delicioso, that featured lots and lots of fresh cracked pepper. I would never normally think to use pepper as a main ingredient, but it was incredible. Okay. We really enjoyed it. I guess is there anything else you want to say about that? Wayne is here, our sommelier.
No, I liked it, but I loved the pepper.
Yeah, the pepper was great. And everybody loved it. Not one complaint. This week, we are doing Greek mac, which is called MACXIMUS. I only love Greek food in the wintertime. I have such cravings for it always. For some reason, when it gets cold here in the Chicago area, I just need to have Greek food. And so coincidentally, this is your Greek mac here with panko crumbs on top. It is supposed to taste like Spanokopita, which I happened to have Spanokopita last weekend when we went out. Spanokopita is a savory layered pastry, phyllo dough that's Greek with spinach and Greek cheeses. And so this is Homeroom's take on it. It uses artichoke hearts, spinach. I added a little extra spinach today. The cheeses are Jack, Pecorino, and Feta. So I'm really looking forward to this. This week since we did not do the pairings last week, our pairings this week, they suggest for the wine pairing a Syrah or a Viognier, which is a French wine. Wayne was able to find it both as a California varietal or a French one, and he opted for the French, which I'm very excited about. It's a Viognier. Let's say hi to our sommelier before we go any further. Say hello, Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
Oh, very funny guy. Yeah, hello, Gracie. Okay, and this is with panko on top, our Greek mac. Okay. The beer pairing calls for an amber or a brown ale. So Wayne chose an amber ale that happens to be brewed right here close to home in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Bell's Brewery is actually out of Kalamazoo, and this beer is from Comstock, Michigan. But Bell's Orchards are doing like amazing. Bell's Brewery is very popular around here in the Chicagoland area. A lot of great craft beers. So we're gonna try that. Ooh, that is definitely amber. Look at that. Okay, and here is your Viognier. It is a 2012, that's a very new harvest. Okay, let's try this. I love Spanokopita. Wayne, unfortunately, not a huge fan, but he's being brave and more than willing to try everything he said. If I smile, it's because I tasted it once again, the sauce, and I might have spinach in my teeth. I don't care. Ooh. I'll bet this would be good with fresh spinach too, but it called for frozen, so whatever. The artichoke hearts obviously are not marinated. There's no oil or anything. I used an imported artichoke heart, and I just gave it a rough chop, very slightly. So there's still chunks of artichoke heart, but you know, it's not a huge, you know, quarter of an artichoke. Okay, let's try this. The feta, coincidentally, doesn't really completely melt. It's so interesting that way. I didn't know that.
Is it yummy?
It's yummy. I don't know how to say yummy in Greek. I know how to say afaristo, that is thank you, but that's it. The artichoke heart jumps right out. Wow, this is very crisp. This is a very, I was surprised, I guess, that they didn't suggest a Greek wine. I love Greek wine. I love all wines. Wow, look how light that is. It's like a Chablis with much more depth to it. It's not, you know, but it's very crisp and very light. I can hear and just eat this. Okay. I missed panko. We haven't put panko on the last few maps. Now the amber ale. Ooh. You might have the lingo to describe that better, but it seems kind of caramely to me, a little nutty, light caramel, light nut. Okay, let's see you try this, shall we? I like it. You know what? I really like the beer with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean the ale.
Well, I can almost get past the spinach. I like the artichoke heart, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah, the cheese is the blend is very nice.
The artichoke heart puts a little bit of a bite to it.
A little bit.
And adds a little texture.
Yeah, that's a very nice, smooth beer.
The amber ale.
The amber ale, yeah. I can understand where you think a little bit of the caramel there is definitely.
Is that
there.
a good word for
I
it?
think that is a
caramel,
good word.
a little nutty, goes well. Okay, try the Viognier. I really should have, it's a Côtes du Rhône. I really should have studied up a little bit on it. I don't know much about this at all, this wine. But it's very crisp, very light.
It is very light.
I guess a Greek red might be a little too heavy, a little heavy-handed for this meal. Maybe that's why they suggested something
Right,
so light.
It is light, but very fruitful. I like the back fruit to it. So.
This Viognier seems like it might be good with a dessert,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's sweet enough to be a dessert wine. Absolutely.
Well, not competing with the sweetness. Yay. So, I should have learned how to say yummy in Greek, but sure, afaristo. I guess that's all we want to say today. As I said in the international chapter, we're going to skip around a little bit. Personally, I cannot wait for the truffle mac, but I'm thinking maybe that's more springtime. I love truffle, and I have fresh truffle oil I just bought. I added to almost, well, not almost everything, but I added to quite a few things. So looking forward to the truffle mac. This will definitely keep you warm in the winter. Greek food. Okay, enjoy. Thanks. Ευχαριστώ.